Welcome to the final episode of Dashavatara of Emotions. I'm Karishma, and today, in this episode, I invite you to embark on a profound journey with the 10th Avatara of Vishnu, the Kalki Avatara. As we explore this concept, I request you to see Kalki not merely as an individual, but as a representation of universal consciousness and a movement toward humanity restored. This episode is deeply personal to me, and I encourage you to open your heart and mind to my thoughts and feelings about the significance of the Kalki Avatara. This is not just about a future savior. It is about recognizing our collective potential to create positive change in the world. Let's take this moment to ground ourselves, relax with a deep breath in and breathe out. And in this space of this presence, reflect on this question. How do you see your role in the world today? In a time when the challenges we face can feel overwhelming, it's easy to become consumed by our individual struggles. Yet, as I look at the world around us, I feel a profound connection to the idea that we are all part of something larger. The journey of the Kalki Avatara teaches us that some big change that has to happen begins not with one individual, but with the collective consciousness of humanity. I just want to take a moment here to briefly acknowledge the previous 9 avatars so that you can relate to how I envision and my perspective of the Kalki Avatara. So remember, Matsya the fish taught us resilience, trust. Kurma the tortoise emphasized patience. Varaha the boar highlighted strength. Narasimha the man-lion embodied faith and courage. Vamana the dwarf illustrated humility. Parshurama the warrior stood for righteousness. Rama represented dharma. Krishna revealed the complexities of love and devotion. And the Buddha encouraged the quest for inner peace and compassion. Together, these avatars guide us from personal emotional wellness to a broader understanding of our interconnectedness as a society, step by step. Coming back to Kalki. The name Kalki derives from the Sanskrit root Kal. What does that mean? Time or era. It signifies the age that ends, the age characterized by chaos and the return to order and harmony. So from my perspective, Kalki embodies the collective awakening of humanity, a universal consciousness rising to restore balance. This Avatara symbolizes the potential within each of us to bring about transformation, not only in our lives, but in the world at large. Kalki is that movement toward a more just, compassionate, and unified existence, reminding us that we are all part of a larger tapestry. So if I may, I would like to ask you, do you think Kalki is yet to arrive in times to come? Or is Kalki already manifesting? In my perspective, in today's world, we witness countless activists and movements rising to combat injustice and bring about change. These are not just great names we hear about. They are large groups of individuals coming together, driven by a shared vision of a better world. This collective action resonates with the essence of Kalki, showing that the awakening of consciousness is already in motion. In the present times, filled with adversity, social injustice, environmental challenges, climate change, personal struggles, I feel that Kalki urges us to recognize our strength, our inner peace, our inner resilience, our inner power, our inner Shakti, our inner being, the divinity that flows and connects each one of us. Because each one of us holds the power to contribute to this movement. If we are ready to go beyond the I, me, and myself and move towards the us, we, and ourselves. When we embrace the idea that we are part of something larger, we can actually draw strength from one another. Empowerment comes from understanding that every small action contributes to the greater good. Think about this. What if we shifted our focus from solely individual I, me, myself gain to collective well-being of us, we, ourselves together? By aligning our actions with the greater good, we can transform our personal struggles into sources of strength for ourselves and the world that we belong to. The journey toward emotional wellness is not just a personal endeavor. It is a collective journey toward growth and transformation. Each of us has the power to contribute to this journey, and it begins with self-awareness. I believe that when we take the lessons learned from our individual experiences and share them, we create a grand tapestry of wisdom that enriches our communities. This transformation is not only about overcoming personal challenges, it's about fostering a culture of support and understanding and belongingness. In times of chaos, the call of Kalki reminds us that change is possible when we come together with a shared vision of a better world. As we transition from personal agendas to collective agendas, we need to embrace our interdependence. Every action we take, every word we speak, makes ripples through our communities, affecting the lives of others. Kalki's narrative invites us to recognize our collective responsibility. I feel that each one of us has a role to play in creating a better world. When we act with this awareness, we foster a sense of belonging and purpose, knowing that our efforts contribute to something much larger than I, me, and myself. Throughout history, we have witnessed a shift from individualistic pursuits to a growing awareness of collective needs. From grassroots movements to global initiatives. This transition reflects our evolving understanding of interdependence. Let's celebrate this shift. Let's acknowledge that while we face difficulties, we are empowered by the knowledge that we are not alone. Together, we can create a brighter future, embodying the essence of Kalki as we awaken our collective consciousness. As we close this podcast of the Dashavatara of Emotions, I wish to leave you with this thought. Kalki is not a concrete figure, but a powerful representation of universal consciousness that exists within each of us. I believe that the essence of Kalki lies in our ability to awaken this consciousness and recognize our collective strength. In a world where we face countless challenges, we have the opportunity to come together, not just as individuals, but as a unified force for change. Kalki embodies the hope of humanity's restoration, a movement toward compassion, justice, and interconnectedness. It is a reminder that we are all part of a greater narrative, one that calls us to rise against adversity, embrace transformation, and take collective responsibility for the world we inhabit. So, I invite you humbly to reflect on how you can embody the spirit of Kalki in your own life. Consider how your actions can contribute to a more just and harmonious world. Thank you for joining me on this journey of the Dashavatara of Emotions. And as we move forward, let us carry the essence of every avatar of Vishnu, including Kalki, which is manifesting. Let us carry Kalki, shining brightly as we navigate our paths toward balance and universal emotional wellness. Love, grace, gratitude. Why? Because अरे क्यों? क्योंकि from the depths of curiosity to the peaks of understanding, join me in this journey of the Dashavatara of Emotions. क्यों? Because I, Karishma Udit Chhatrapati, cares for your emotional wellness. कुछ बातों का मतलब, कुछ मतलब की बातें. क्या मतलब?